Peace and light, family. I hope that you are well. I chose to record this video because I wanted to give a very up close and personal tour of my locks. I am a true, loud, and proud freeformer. I've been freeforming for 5.5 years now. I started from bald in June of 2014. It is now November of 2019. So after 5.5 years, my locks and myself have been on a very beautiful, intricate journey of growth and development. My locks have carried me through years and years and years of changes physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I just wanted to go through my locks and give you all a tour, as well as at the end, I'll give you 3 quick tips that I use to take care of my locks during the winter time. So for those of you who don't know, freeform locks are simply locks that are not cultivated at all. Everyone has the ability to freeform. All you have to do to freeform is you just let your hair grow and it will naturally lock on its own. You can see at the root that my roots are what you call free roots. If I was to cut my hair at the root right now, I would have a little mini afro. You see my roots are not locked at all. They're very much connected. They're not separated or anything. It's basically just like a little baby fro. You see I move one lock and all of them start to move because they are connected at the root. That is the beauty of freeforming. As your hair grows, it will naturally separate on its own. You don't have to separate it. You don't have to do anything to it. Once again, everyone has the ability to freeform no matter the hair texture, no matter the hair type. I am about a 3C to 4A hair texture. I have like a very loose coil curl pattern when I'm not locked, but once I started locking, it took about, I'll say, a year for my locks to fully start like noticeably forming. You can see I do a close-up on the ends of my locks, so you can see how kind of the ends of some of my locks are very different. I have some locks who have like loose curls at the end. I have some locks that are very blunted. I have some locks where the ends are completely free. Your hair texture is greatly impactful of how your locks look. You can kind of see how my locks are very bumpy. That is a reflection of my curl pattern. Some people, if you look closely at their locks, they'll look kind of more coiled. You can see their hair texture. Mine has like a loose wave throughout them. Once again, that is just a reflection of my hair texture. Usually the more coarse the hair, the easier it is to lock, but regardless, your hair will lock no matter what. This particular lock that I'm holding is what's known in the freeform community as a 2-headed dragon. It is 2 locks that married into 1 lock. So you see the root of it is just 1 thick lock and the ends are 2 locks because once again, it was 2 locks that married into 1 thick lock. So here I'm just going through my locks and just showing you just the difference in size, the difference in texture, once again, the difference in the ends of the locks. I have some blunted locks. I have some loose curls. This particular lock is one of my thickest locks that I have. It's in the back, and you see that the end of this lock is very much loose, but it's nonetheless, it's still one of my most beautiful and amazing and most beloved locks. All of my locks have a story of their own. I can know each individual lock from the other. You know, it's the beauty of freeforming is that no 2 sets of locks look the same. Really, no 2 locks look the same. I have thicker locks like this one. I have some skinnier locks, which you'll see later on, one of my skinnier locks. But yeah, I really love freeform, and I encourage a lot of people to do it. I simply just wash my hair and go. I don't have to worry about getting it twisted. I don't have to worry about doing anything to it that, you know, just will take up time. It's really just I refer to it as a revolutionary beauty. My crown is my crown, and there is no crown that looks like mine. So this lock is my skinniest lock that I have. You can see the root is very loose, and then the rest of the hair is locked. Once again, I'm a freeformer, so I have very loose roots. You see I have this lock right here is a new 2-headed dragon. It's 2 locks that chose to merge into 1, and I'm not going to separate it in anything. I just let them go. If my locks choose to marry, I don't separate them. I let them marry and I let them do their own thing. It's once again, it's freeforming. You know, they have a journey of their own. So really quickly, I just want to give 3 quick tips that I use to take care of my locks during the cold weather. Number one, I wash my Freeform locks much less. Usually during the summer, I wash them like once a week, but when it's cold, I wash them every 2 to 3 weeks instead. Also, I give my hair 2 days to dry indoors. I do not go outside with wet locks because of course I don't want to get sick. And the last tip is I moisturize every day with heavier oils. In the summer, I'll use like a coconut oil, but in the wintertime I use avocado oil, Jamaican black castor oil, much thicker oil so that my locks can hold more moisture than I need during the summer. And just keep in mind that this cold weather can be very harsh on your hair. Take good care of it. Love your locks and they'll love you back. Much peace, y'all.